So we're here this evening with the Fragrance Foundation for an evening with the educators.
So that's myself and Chris from Jo Malone and Paul from YSL being interviewed by the lovely Roja, and we're going to talk about everything really to do with educating sales consultants on perfumery.
We have three of the most important trainers working in the country giving a talk this evening, so I'm sure that the audience will want to know every single thing that they can glean from this insider information.
Tonight is really to get behind what is education, how is education rolled out within beauty brands, and why is it so important and relevant in today's marketplace.
A lot of people don't really understand what it is we actually do in the education department, so hopefully tonight we'll give a little bit of an insight into that.
I think it's really interesting to meet trainers and people in education roles because we're sometimes seen as the softer, fluffy side of the brand. So it's important for people to understand the impact that we have on the business and the value that we bring to retail.
The topics that I'm really looking forward to talking about with Roja are things like why is training relevant today, to understand from my colleagues on how they train within their brands.
I'm really looking forward to discussing this evening how education plays a pivotal role in the retail experience and how education is a real business partner to drive our business forward.
E-commerce is getting bigger and bigger, so what role does training play in that? How do we ensure that we meet the needs of our sales consultants?
I think we've moved away from a customer wanting a traditional salesperson approach. They don't want to be sold to anymore. They want to have curated choices made and presented to them. And I think that's one of the biggest challenges we face because social media is so fast-paced.
Our focus very much now is on the service element as well, and how do you use that information that you're being given on the product in the right way for various different shopping styles and buying behaviour.
I think the key challenge is for anyone that works within training is to remain relevant and to remain current and inspirational for the audience in front of them. I think our role as trainers is almost being the interpreter and translating it and making it work in the real world, make the dream work. I love that saying, I'm stealing it.
I think the evening's been an enormous success. I'm very, very happy that our three wonderful speakers embraced the questions, and I think the information they gave out and the insight into their role was totally invaluable for the people in the room.
I think it's super important to host events like this for a number of reasons. It gives the Fragrance Foundation members an opportunity to come and network and to meet other like-minded people, but to expand their knowledge and their area of expertise. So they're super, super valuable evenings.
It's great to learn a little bit more about the industry from each other, sharing our expertise and our knowledge and our opinions.
I started the evening by saying there was 105 years experience on the stage. I don't think many people get the opportunity to hear 105 years experience within an hour's evening with the Fragrance Foundation. So all power to an evening with. Everyone should use them as an opportunity to learn something and to grow within our industry.